Good morning, everybody. Can you tell the tires are dirty? I did a video with it yesterday. I gotta upload it. So, yep. You see, it's been ran. I did a short one. It's probably like a 20-minute video or something like that. So, thanks for coming in, everybody. I appreciate you as always. Obviously, people are coming in are subscribers because you probably hopefully got the notification. Yeah, it's still pulling crap out of it. There's some more stuff. But yeah, up and down days, so I gotta do a video today on my side-by-side. I'm going to be doing checking the drive belt in it, and as well as pulling the calipers off it, and I got new brake pads to put on it. Not that it probably don't need them, but I'll probably go stick a set on there. Yeah, I took this yesterday and I ran it. You know, this thing actually, it's amazing how it's not the fastest thing. I think that one there is a faster truck. Realistically, that one's faster, but this one here is more scale. And these stupid little skinny tires with a unidirectional tread pattern on them, they actually work. Yeah, they actually work quite well. So I don't know. It's a fun truck to run. I like it better now. Yesterday was the first time I ran it with new speed control in it, and yeah, I kind of like the speed control in it as well now. I think it works much better. So than the stock one. So the stock one I actually put in another truck. So it's already in it. So, but yeah, it works quite well. So tires work well. Carrying the weight of the two soldiers and the gear in it. I brought it back and put the battery on a charger and to see where it was at for grins, and it only took a couple minutes and it was fully charged. So it does pretty good on a battery charge. So yeah. Yeah, it went, I don't know, about 2 mile walk. 2 miles each way, I should say. There you go, 4 miles. So, and it had plenty of battery left in it. So, supposed to be really warm today. It's still getting daylight here. And when it does, I'll be going outside and do some work. Yep. And today, I'm going to set this one back a little bit and get my other truck up here because if I do a run, I don't like to run the same truck over and over. I hit the light on. There we go. So today, I'm probably going to be running this truck in it, I think. Running this truck. If I run this truck, I'm going to run it out to the spot where I do all my tricky stuff, and I won't bore people with the drive getting there with it. I'll just run it out there. Give me a minute. There we go. Just like that. Got everything in there, and it's packed in there. 5 pounds of crap in a 4-pound bag. That's what it seems like at times. You know, I really should get a better Velcro strap. There we go. There's where the battery sits. Like that. So, yeah. I ran this. I still haven't took it out and ran it, but get the crap off tires. But I'll run it today, I think, at some point, and yeah, we'll do a video with it after I get my other stuff done. Yep. Today's going to be an off day for people coming in here. I got a feeling, Yeah, last time I ran this, we had snow. There's really no snow out there. On the trails in the woods, there were some areas that had snow in them, but generally it wasn't too terrible. It does pretty good. It actually does better in the snow than the Jeep does. So I think because it's tires and the weight of it. Did you make it what? No, this? No, this is I've upgraded it. This is a kit you can actually buy. I put a lot of stuff on it, but no, I didn't make it. You can go right to Amazon and order one. Yep, they're available. No, I just build upon what's already there. Make them better and stuff. So, yep. Typically, I use. Where's it at here? Here, because I noticed yesterday I haven't been using this, and my tires were flat spotted. That's how I typically store it, so the wheels are off the ground. No, I just made it better. Changed shocks, tires and wheels, put light bar on it, put full lights on it, put an actual functioning winch on the front, accessories, driver in it. The only thing is I got in here, the back opens up. Get this out of here. But the back opens up, obviously, and you can store stuff. The seats fold down and stuff like that. So you can buy this truck. It's not. I'd say it's not. All the time you buy the truck and a couple of batteries, you might have. I don't know. $550 in it. So, yeah, about that. There we go. Put that up there. Just rattles and slides around. So, yeah. Yeah, you can buy this truck. I ran it yesterday. Well, 2 days ago I ran it. The only bad thing about this truck is I'll show you right now is this rear tailgate. Let's see here. Slide this around so I can get my hand in here. You can see inside of it. There you go. You can see it's got the seats fold down. The jump seats will fold down and stuff like that in it. But what I got to do is get in here, open the door up, stick my hand through here, and push that like that. Then that door stays shut. Like that. I put put a snorkel on it. I put different tires and wheels on it, different shocks. I modified the drive shaft coming out of the motor to the transfer case. Hello. You didn't say hi, you just said it, so. Kids. I put inner fender wells in it, didn't have them. Door trim. Door trim here, you can see the interior. It's got a lot of levers and everything in it. Buttons, gauges, shift levers, the four-wheel drive levers, the floors, soft seat. And the door handle actually works. Hold the door shut. This is a heavy truck. It's I don't know, 10.5 pounds. It's a big truck, but it goes anywhere. I call it the goat. I've only had one spot that it didn't do well in, and it's not a rock crawl, it's a trail truck. So I had one spot it didn't do well, but it seemed like I made it up. It took me a little bit. Yep. Thanks for the 5 thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, if you will, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future updates. It'd be awesome. Yep. 35 turn motor in it. Planetary transmission. It's got planetary gear transmission in it, basically. It has they call it divorced transfer case. In other words, the transfer case is not part of the motor. It's about midway mounted. There's a shaft that comes out of the motor to the transfer case, and it goes from the transfer case to the front axle and the rear axle. That's how it's driven. So, yeah. I had changed a lot of stuff on it because it was, it's like when I got it, the shocks had no fluid in them. And first time you'd run it, it was like running something with Jello. It would bounce side to side and all that. Well, I changed out the shocks and the springs. I corrected it, and I put some offset wheels on it because it is kind of top heavy. And I put offset wheels on it, and that helped it. So now it's good. It works good. It doesn't. It looks like a real truck when it's running. So, yep. But yeah, it's been a good truck. I got it towards the end of the summer last year, and but it works good. It's a good working truck. It's a good truck. You can get it from Amazon. The basic truck is $350. Then you got to buy batteries, and you can buy 2 of these batteries for about $50, and you got another $80 in the charger. So you do the math. Which, if you got a Prime account, free shipping. It's probably can get it under $500. This truck, which is pretty good considering if you go out and buy a Traxxas, you're going to spend almost $600 for a Traxxas truck. Then you got to buy a battery for it and a charger, And the Traxxas requires a special charger because they're a special plug-in on batteries. This one here runs a 2S LiPo, so 3S LiPo, 3 LiPo. So that one does, it requires a different battery. This runs a 2S. I've seen people put 3S in this truck, and quite honestly, I don't believe you need it to run a 3S LiPo in this truck. Uh, it's pretty scale running that way it is. If you mat the throttle, it'll spin the tires a little bit. It's not fast, but it's a really fast, peppy walk to keep up with it. So, yeah. But yeah, that winch there does work. I put the hooks on it. It's got a full light kit. So if we turn off this, well, I know I just turned off my charger. It'll come back on. It's only charged one little battery. We'll turn this radio on. Okay, radio's on. Turn the truck on. Okay, then we go hit our buttons here. Let's see here. There you go. Got lights, tail lights. Then if I flip a switch in here, we got overhead lights. So it's got full lights in it as well. And these lights are quite bright. I played with them in my garage at night. Just like that. Supposed to be high at 70 today, so I'm kind of waiting for it to get to that high of 70 because I want to work on my Ranger today, so and I'm going to do a video on it because the RC stuff is like a filler stuff for me. To be honest with you guys, I do more of the RC stuff than the Ranger stuff. So, yep. You can see what the weather's like out there. Yeah. It always starts out the morning list, and all of a sudden the sun pops right out. So, yep. You guys are welcome to chat with me. I don't bite. I'll answer your questions. If I may sound kind of curt, I don't mean to do that. If you ask me a question, I try to respond to it. I don't, we don't, I don't, not really, what do you call it, messing around. I just get to business. You guys have a question, I try to answer them. So, yep. I think these last two people are commented were kids. I don't care. They can be in here. You can't shut them off. You can't stop them. I know you set your settings for, there. I could even, if I wanted to, I could put a winch on the back. But then the hitch would have to come off. I have to get creative when mounting. And they can't pull this out. If it was a drawbar, I'd make a drawbar that could slide in there, I actually have a drawbar for my Traxxas, but trouble is, this one don't come off. It's just molded. See, then I could put a winch on it, but that's all right. Thinking out loud. Yeah, today's a little different than yesterday. But maybe it's time of day. I'm kind of early yet, so I'll give it time. Yesterday I can't remember. I was at quarter after 20 after 8, something like that, is when people start coming in. So Yep. Just been, I went through, I ran the Jeep yesterday, one battery. I ran this, one battery. So this does pretty good. A battery will take it, oh, long enough that you want to go back when you're done walking. So, hello, Gage. How are you? Yeah, so one battery will run this truck long enough that you run out there and say, okay, I'm ready to go back. I need to exercise, so that's why these things are great for that. I used to walk the dog. The dog doesn't really walk no more. He's getting kind of up there in age, so everybody says, what you doing, getting rid of the dog and walking the trucks? Well, still want to walk, so got to stay active. I'm 68 years old. My doctor says 30 minutes a day. Well, I guarantee I walk further than that, so I also do runs. There's medals up there from all the runs I've done. You can see them right there. So, yeah, I do runs as well, so a little healthier than you think. Oh, I'm doing great. A couple days ago, my sister called. My brother had passed away in his sleep, brother-in-law, and we're just waiting to hear from her when they're gonna do something. I don't want to bug her right now, so I'm just waiting to hear. And funny thing was, I went to check on Facebook for her, and she blocked me back in the day, and I don't think she ever unblocked me. So I can't communicate with her on Facebook. So whatever, it's just Facebook. I hardly ever use it. I use an app called Blue Sky now, and I go over there. It's a little different. You can set it up so if you just want to deal with in your people that are into gardening, if you want to deal with people that are into cars, that's all you deal with. You don't get none of the other crap mixed in it that you get on Facebook. So yeah, so I got rid of my Twitter and I moved over there, and I don't know. It's more calm. There's no drama. I hate drama anyway, but there's no drama over there, and I think that's a great part of it. So so I hardly ever use Facebook anymore. I go in there and post my status on my phone, and people are always courteous with their comments, and I comment back to people, and but yeah, there's no drama over there. There is drama if you want to go to that section of it. They have a political section if that's all you want to do. But yeah, I just hang around with everyday people that aren't into the drama stuff. So yep. So yeah. Well, I went to Blue Sky. It's pretty cool. It's like, oh, to me it's a tunable version of Facebook. You tweet just I didn't want to call it tweet. You put your status out there. I do it on the phone, and it's like I've been there for 2 weeks, and I got over 3,000 subscribers, just like that in 2 weeks. So it's like I think it's pretty cool. So yep. Well, the only reason I got Facebook is because my kids and grandkids. If they weren't on there, I probably wouldn't have it. I really don't care about it anymore. My daughter got me on it years ago, I've had my account since, I don't know, since they had Facebook started, so yep. So I do, and you got everybody on Facebook that are you know political know-it-alls, and you know be surprised how many people I have on Facebook that I don't even follow their channels, because it seems like that's all they want to do is you know they know more than the news media and everybody else does. What I'm trying to say. So I don't want to get into political stuff. I don't want my affiliation out there, but you know what I mean. It's like, come on, people. Facebook's supposed to be a place where you can meet, hang out with your family, have chat with people occasionally, not sit there and get bombarded like they do on TV. So yeah. Yep. Seats are nice and clean. Got the, the dash area all clean. You'd be surprised how hard this thing is to clean. As far as getting all these little nooks and crannies on it, because obviously I try to keep it clean. So yeah, look at there, you guys. You can zoom in. Look at all the levers. 4-wheel drive, your gear shift. There's your brake and clutch pedal. Then you go up here. You got all the buttons. You got your gauge cluster with your. And if you look, if I can get my hand steady enough, it'd be the speedometer even is detailed. Yep. Let's see here. Try something. I'm going to show you something that it does too. Let's see. Turn this on. Power it up. Okay. Watch his hand. Let's see if this works. Not today. I got to take his hand off and tighten up the steering wheel. Steering wheel normally turns with his hand. How I can do that is you take his arm off, because I already took him in half. Take his arm off and just leave his hand on there, and you just stuff it. So his arm will work with the steering wheel. So, yep. It's a pretty cool truck for the money. It's got a lot of detail to it. I mean, you want to get in a trail truck and you want to do some scale stuff. It's the basic platform is there. Then you just improve upon it. Oh yeah, and on the dash. Oh yeah, it's got a grab bar. It's got. If you look, I'll turn the light on here. Look at the decals. Tells you how to. If I can get my arm steady here, tells you how to shift it and everything. All the buttons. Oh yeah, it's got everything. Soft seats. See, soft seats. They have white wires there. Them are for the light bar, obviously. No way to hide them, run them without them being shown. So, yeah, you can see in the back. It's got dump seats. The seats in the back, you can see them. They fold down on each side. The back doors open up. Um, yeah, you see the floor of it. It's got a rear view mirror even. You see the rear view mirror up there? It's got a rear view mirror. You can get a leaf spring kit for this. Right there's the brackets. It comes with 4 links, $45. You can get the leaf spring kit for it and convert it to a leaf spring truck, so it's real. Which is cool because the bracket back here I cut off because they would hit on the 4-link bar. But when you order the leaf spring kit, you get this piece here as well, a new one. So it's $45 for it, and yeah, then you can make it into a leaf spring truck. I haven't because I've seen YouTube videos of this truck with leaf springs on it, and suspension is really limited on articulation and that. So I opted not to put it on there. I just left it like this. I've just been pulling crap out of it from the last run. I got more crap, pine needles. What do you call them? Yeah, pine needles. Yeah, well, this has got a 4-link and it has a Panhard bar on it as well. You can see the Panhard bar straight ahead. So it has a Panhard bar on it as well. You can take the Panhard bar off, and that'll help it even more if you wanted to. Just take it off. Hold it. That's not the Panhard bar. What the hell is the Panhard bar? I know it's got a Panhard bar here. Oh, it's right here. Right there with my finger. That's the Panhard bar. You can take that off there, and it'll free up the front end a little better, too. If you want to take it off, it's right here. You just pull the screw off here, and you pull the other screw off the axle, and it's strictly a 4-link then. Yeah, it's a triangulated. You can see them right there. The front and rears are triangulated 4-links, so, yep. But it runs a Panhard bar. It works pretty good. For what it's used for, it's a trail truck, so the rear is a triangulated 4-link as well, so you can see them right there. Yeah, it works good. Your transfer case is right about there where those 2 screws are. Actually, you can kind of see it right through there. You can see the square of it just below that yellow connector or whatever, the yellow frame part there. So, yep. 4 links are right there. Yeah, so this works pretty good the way it is. Like I say, I see people that are taking these and they're converting them to leaf springs, but they're even put scale tires and wheels on it. Well, I don't know. I think this setup here for where I'm at is a lot better. This thing, I call it the Go. It goes there. The Panhard bar came on it. Be absolutely honest with you, at some point I'm going to go underneath here and I'm going to take it off and I'm going to try to run it without and see what it does. Somebody told me that running the Panhard bar, it binds your suspension up. Running the Panhard bar with 4-link, and that's how the truck came. And yeah, actually, all I got to do is just take it off at the top and just tie wrap it to the axle just to try it at some point. I can't get to it right now, but yeah, that's the way it come with a Panhard bar and 4-link. The Willys Jeep back there's got a Panhard bar, but it's a 3-link, which I don't know. That works fine, but yeah, I could pull the Panhard bar off at some point and try it. They say they'll articulate better with it off, so I don't know. It works quite well the way it is. Be honest, it doesn't change it. But you can see the Panhard bar is. Get my little pointer here, right there. That's a Panhard bar right there, and it goes right down to the axle on that side, the opposite side. So, yeah. It goes right on top of the axle on the other side. Let's see here. It goes down. Yeah, it goes right on the outside of the axle. So, but I don't know. So, it's in there. My Blazer is 4-link and it runs a Panhard bar as well. Believe it or not, the Traxxas Blazers, they run a Panhard bar on them. That doesn't have a Panhard bar. That does. And this does. And this runs a Panhard bar, but it's only 3-link. That's probably why, because the servo's not on the axle. You're exactly right. The servo's mounts up on top, and the Traxxas, the servo's not on axle. That one has the servo on axle. You're probably 100% right. And this doesn't run a Panhard bar, and this 4-link and has a servo on the axle as well. So, yep. Well, it keeps the axle from, getting slopping and your body wiggling back and forth. It keeps the body pretty solid too, firm looking with on the truck. So, yep. Starting to get daylight. Yesterday I broke. Wait till this thing. This new phone takes a few minutes to. But right there, that used to be a big old pile of snow, and I broke it down yesterday and kind of graded it a little bit. I figured today the remainder of that snow is going to go away. It's right there, and then I'll be able to clean that up out there. So, the birds are back right there. That's a cowbird. Yeah, things are mean because what they do. I don't know if you know these birds, cowbirds. They're lazy. They'll go to another nest, kick all the eggs out of the nest, lay their eggs in the nest, and fly off and make other people take care of their birds. Yeah, this has 4-link. Yeah, but I don't know. It works good the way it is. Yeah, I'm being honest with you. I think we took it off, like say, because the servo's not on the axle. Um, the front end would wiggle back and forth when you try to steer it. So the motor in this is high mounted. The motor's way up there. It's not. It's not. Not in the way of the truck, or the steering, or anything like that. So motors sits right about in this area underneath here. It's hard to see in here because you kind of see the. Let's see here. Where's the speed control? Right there. See that gold right there? That's the motor. That's where it's at. So it sits kind of high in there, about almost the height of the battery. That's the speed control right there. That's what I used for speed control in it. 86 amp cap on it. This speed control will work at 3S LiPo. It's even threaded, so if you want, you can put a cooling fan on it. So I never had a need for it. I got cooling fans here, and then you can see there's a back on that. There's a yellow wire. There's a plug-in right there. You unplug that out, and that's how you program it. So, yeah, it's 4-link. Yep, let me get it. It's just like that truck. We'll stand her up on ends. Hold it. You are 100% right. It's 3-link with a Panhard bar. I thought it was 4-link. The rear is 4-link. You're right. Because right there's the top bar, and here's the two bottom ones. There's a Panhard bar. So this is 3-link. You are 100% right. You just taught me something, learned me something today. See, that's what I mean. You're never too old to learn stuff. And yeah, it's 3-link in the front and 4 in the back. You're 100% right. That's the first time I looked. I thought it was 4-link, but they probably do that because of the Panhard bar, you know. So you're 100% right. I learned something from you today. Nope. Yeah, I learned something from you today. You taught me something. See there? In life, you know, you can always every day you learn something. And I learned my Traxxas TRX4 is 3-link in front, 4 in the back, 3-link in the front with a Panhard bar. Obviously, because the steering servo is not on the axle. If I was to put the steering servo on the axle on there, I could make it 4-link then. You're right. Yeah. That very well could be for clearance. The Jeep is 3-link, and quite honestly, that flexes pretty adequate. It's pretty adequate for what it is. You know, the big willies there, and yeah, I got a big willie. Oh well, sick humor, but yeah, the willies there is 3-link in the front, but it also runs a Panhard bar. So, yep. But the willies, I could put a linkage in it, make it into a 4-link, and take the Panhard bar off. But then again, like you say, the steering servo is on the axle. Some of the cheaper RC cars that are 4-link, they have a separate, the servo's not on the axle. And if you turn them, the body goes one way, then the axle goes the other way. So they did, yeah, exactly. So. Yep. I got stickers for stickers. I got stickers here. I got these from RC 4-wheel drive. I ordered them by accident for the Blazer, and I tell you what, these are so chintzy looking compared to the Traxxas ones. Yeah, this blue truck right here, it started its life as this, a legendary Grando, which is a Axial SCX 10.2 clone. And I made that truck from it. The only thing Axial anymore is a couple brackets and 4-links. Everything else has been changed over to Axial stuff now. So, yep. RC Voodoo, he makes these inner fender wells. They're, I mean, they're amazing how the fitment is of them. I put them in here and they fit right on here. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's 4-link there. And yeah, like I say, that's 3-link. Well, yeah, exactly. Wouldn't look as pure. Um, Like say this one here, you can see the bracket hanging down there. That's for leaf springs, but you put that on there. See, this is kind of lifted because I put 65 millimeter shocks on it. So this is kind of lifted because of the tires. You put leaf spring on there with these big tires, they would be rubbing. I know they would be, they would be, you know, you'd be running this on trail and they'd be hitting right here. So, yep, exactly. No, it's been a good truck. It's a good truck. I like it. Uh, it gets a lot of attention when I run it in the summertime. If I run it around, I'm doing a video with it. Um, I've had, I don't know, 3 or 4 people literally stop me just to look at it. So, yeah. Light bar. Kinetic rope up there. I just put that little kit up there, spare tire, traction mats, a little gas can, aluminum jack sitting right here. And that jack actually does work. So, yeah. So, no, this thing works pretty good. Like I say, right now I'm just waiting for the start to get bright out. It's supposed to be a high of 70 today. That'll be just perfect for me working. Yep. Getting dried out up here. Got to pressure wash the rail from all the being nice to the birds in the winter months, and they crap all over their handrails. So I gotta get a pressure washer out. And the next day or so, I think I'm gonna turn the water on here. So oh, okay. Well, FMS, I'm affiliate of theirs. I don't. I have an affiliate account with FMS. So if I go to FMS, I usually get a little deal on the stuff. But I don't particularly. I don't know. I like it the way it is, and I don't want to change the tracks. I like the articulation because where I'm at trails, we run these trucks. I run these trucks on. Sometimes you get big stumps and that you got to go over. So, and it's nice to have the articulation. So, if you want to go pure scale, I'd say yeah, but um, you know, these wheels and tires take the pure scale out of this a little bit. But back in the day, that's they did. They put white spoke tires and bigger wheels underneath them. They didn't. That's why this has white spokes. So yeah, I gotta clean our deck. Um, I just want to make sure I got a water line that's kind of exposed. It's not that deep, and I don't want to have no issue with it freezing and cracking on me. I don't think it will at this point, but it's buried underground. But yeah, I got one. I mounted right up by the garage, and that way I can wash the cars in the garage or in front of the garage. I have a floor drain in my garage, so yeah. So it looks like up here. I looked at the trees and I don't see any buds coming out, but I spoke too soon because I'm gonna show you something. Get out there, right? That tree right there in the center. It's got buds on it already for leaves. You see, it's kind of red looking. There are buds. That means leaves are gonna follow. Yeah. So that's the only way right there. That means that's going to have leaves on it before the rest do. That tree right there. Now, there's a bunch of them over there in the distance that are going to have leaves on them. Let's see here. We got buds on this tree. Right here. Where are they at? Where's that tree at? I can see them. Little leaflets right there. You can see the little leaflets right there coming out. Those little, look like little dark branches. Them are leaves. Leaves. It's starting to get leaves coming out all over it. Yep. That's a good sign. So we're starting to get leaves coming out. That's pretty cool. Yep, I'm gonna go look at, I'm gonna probably get off here, guys, because I'm gonna go out and check the temperature. And I got some videos to record. I gotta do service the clutches on my Ranger. That's gonna be one video. Clean everything up in there because I got it, kind of got stuck in a big deep mud puddle. Got water in it. Clean that all up. Then I'm going to, while I got the back wheels off it, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to check bearings and put new brake pads on. I got brake pads here for it. So I'm probably going to get out of here for now. As always, it's Trail Rider 570 saying goodbye and God bless. And I'll see everybody next time. Thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks, Gage, for chatting with me.